Welcome to UK Voices 22. In an unexpected twist of fate, Meghan Markle's cooking show has been utterly crushed in the ratings by the dynamic duo of Ripa and Mark Consuelos. While Markle's foray into the culinary world was touted as a fresh, exciting venture, it quickly became clear that her royal charm could not compete with the relatable, down-to-earth appeal of Kelly and Mark. The question on everyone's lips is, did Meghan's privileged background overshadow her culinary aspirations, or was it her controversial persona that turned viewers away? From the moment Meghan Markle announced her cooking show, anticipation was high. Many believed that her unique blend of royal experience and modern sensibilities would create a cooking series unlike any other. Yet, as the episodes rolled out, viewers found themselves cringing rather than craving. Markle's attempts to connect with the audience felt forced, as if she were trying too hard to shed her royal image while simultaneously clinging to it. Her privileged upbringing became an elephant in the room, creating a disconnect that left viewers feeling alienated rather than inspired. In stark contrast, Kelly and Mark's show radiated authenticity. Their chemistry, honed through years of partnership, brought warmth and relatability to the screen. As Meghan struggled with her scripted segments and overly polished presentation, Kelly and Mark effortlessly engaged their audience with genuine laughter, heartfelt stories, and approachable recipes. This stark difference in presentation not only highlighted Markle's shortcomings, but also reinforced the idea that authenticity trumps glamour every time. Viewers tuned into Kelly and Mark for a sense of community, a shared experience of cooking that felt accessible and unpretentious. The couple's light-hearted banter and relatable anecdotes about their own cooking mishaps resonated with audiences, making them feel like part of the family. Meghan, on the other hand, seemed to be delivering a performance. Her cooking segments felt rehearsed and overly curated, lacking the spontaneity that often makes cooking shows enjoyable. As Meghan's show continued to falter, the backlash intensified. Critics began to point out that Markle's culinary skills were overshadowed by her celebrity status. Social media erupted with memes and commentary, mocking her attempts to present herself as a home cook. Viewers questioned whether she truly understood the everyday struggles of cooking for a family, given her lavish lifestyle. The irony was palpable, a former royal attempting to connect with everyday people while living in a world few could fathom. This disconnect was further emphasized by Meghan's choice of recipes, which often seemed to reflect her luxurious lifestyle rather than the practical needs of her audience. High-end ingredients and complex dishes may have dazzled some, but they alienated many viewers who were looking for simple, relatable meals. Instead of showcasing family-friendly recipes, Meghan's show often felt like a showcase of her privilege, with dishes that felt more suited to a five-star restaurant than a home kitchen. Meanwhile, Kelly and Mark embraced the chaos of real life. They incorporated viewer feedback, responded to social media comments, and even invited fans to share their own cooking disasters on air. This interactive approach created a sense of community that Meghan's show desperately lacked. Instead of fostering a welcoming atmosphere, Markle's show felt more like a masterclass from someone who had never actually stepped into a home kitchen. The more she tried to brand herself as a relatable chef, the more she seemed to reinforce her separation from the audience. Moreover, Meghan's controversial past seemed to loom over her culinary venture. Her exit from royal duties, coupled with her bombshell interviews that often left the British monarchy reeling, had already established her as a divisive figure. Many viewers found it hard to separate the woman from her history of conflict and scandal. Each episode felt more like a PR attempt than a genuine passion project, leaving audiences questioning her motives. Could she truly present herself as a home cook when her life had been so far removed from the everyday struggles of average families? As ratings continued to plummet, rumors swirled about behind-the-scenes drama. Sources close to the production hinted at tensions between Markle and her team, citing her desire for perfection clashing with the show's need for spontaneity. This internal conflict only added fuel to the fire, as fans speculated whether her royal background made her unable to adapt to the unpolished reality of cooking shows. The behind-the-scenes turmoil was palpable, and it contributed to a sense of unease among viewers, who were hoping for a culinary escape, not a glimpse into a troubled production. As the show's ratings continued to decline, public discourse around Meghan's cooking venture became increasingly critical. Talk shows and social media platforms were rife with commentary dissecting her every move. Critics argued that Markle's royal background made it impossible for her to connect with the average viewer. The perception that she was out of touch with the realities of everyday cooking only fueled the narrative that her show was more about self-promotion than genuine culinary passion. In contrast, Kelly and Mark thrived on authenticity. They openly discussed their own challenges in the kitchen and shared relatable stories about family meals gone wrong. Their willingness to be vulnerable and share their imperfections resonated deeply with audiences who appreciated the honesty. The duo's success lay in their ability to create a warm, inviting atmosphere that felt like a breath of fresh air compared to Markle's polished, but ultimately hollow presentation. Ultimately, the clash between Meghan Markle's lofty aspirations and the grounded reality presented by Kelly and Mark became a cautionary tale. Viewers were left with a clear message: authenticity and relatability in entertainment reign supreme, especially in cooking shows where the goal is to inspire and connect. While Meghan's journey may have started with promise, it quickly devolved into a spectacle that did little to endear her to the public. In closing, the overwhelming success of Kelly and Mark serves as a reminder that sometimes, it's the simplest ingredients, genuine connection, relatable stories, and a little humor, that create the most satisfying recipes for success. Meghan's experiences may very well serve as a learning lesson for those in the spotlight. It's not just about the glitz and glamour, it's about being real, relatable, and resonating with your audience. As the dust settles, we are left to ponder whether Meghan can reinvent herself once more, or if this culinary misadventure will be yet another chapter in a controversial saga that continues to unfold. As we reflect on this culinary clash, one thing is certain: the world of cooking shows is fiercely competitive, and in the end, it is authenticity that wins hearts and ratings. Meghan Markle's journey may not have ended in culinary triumph, but it has undoubtedly sparked conversations about what it means to connect with an audience in an age where genuine relatability is more coveted than royal pedigree.